You got a bunny? So I had some footage earlier of me processing some popcorn. And this is that popcorn. I'm gonna see how it pops. You know, with some oil. Seems to be popping. Not that I had many doubts, but sometimes I grow popcorn and it doesn't pop super well. It doesn't like pop like explosively and puff up like it should. Smells good. Smells really good. Looks pretty good. Looks like they popped pretty well. Perfect. Oh no! That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. This is my secret popcorn spice mix, and this is just salt and my homegrown garlic and onions dehydrated and then ground up into a powder. And usually I also add nutritional yeast to this, and then I sprinkle it on the popcorn. It's really good. You can also add dehydrated dill. It's a really good flavoring, or anything dehydrated. Peppers. One time at Dancing Rabbit a long time ago, we had a popcorn contest and popped a bunch of popcorn, put a bunch of spice mix on them, and then and we tried out different spicings of popcorn and rated them. We had a popcorn eating contest, see who could eat the most popcorn in the least amount of time. It's pretty good, but I think it needs some nutritional yeast too. It's really good. It's really good popcorn. Delicious, instant, locally grown snack. And a lot healthier than like potato chips. So, probably healthier than tortilla chips. Because they're not deep fried. Good.
Alright, well, I wanted to take a little bit of time here at the end of the video to address some comments that I've gotten. I haven't really integrated this into my videos very much, but I would like to do that and sort of address some of your comments. I usually am pretty quick to respond to the comments in the comment section, but not everybody goes back and reads those, and I just think it's kind of interesting when people ask questions about what I'm doing and wonder about it, and then I can give you all answers, and you can all hear the answers instead of just the one person who asked the question. So people were wondering about the fig cuttings that I made last year. They did really well throughout last year, and then I planted them, transplanted them in the hoop house, and then we had this really cold winter this winter, and so I was wondering about what might have happened to them. And then they did show signs of life this spring, and I'm going to do a video, or have a part of a video that addresses that and shows you what's going on with those fig cuttings pretty soon. And then somebody asked, does the inside of our houses get lime plastered? There's nothing, there's no reason why you can't lime plaster the interior of a house, but often people, in the interest of using natural materials and more available materials, will plaster the interior of their houses with earthen plaster instead of lime plaster. The Mercantile does have some interior lime plaster. I think most of their interior plaster is lime plaster at the Mercantile, but I think just about everybody else that I know of has earthen plaster. I guess the lower level of the grain bin has some lime plaster interior. Lime plaster is obviously more durable. It's going to hold up better to traffic and wear and tear than earthen plaster. Earthen plaster is really easy to repair though if it does get damaged. And obviously people use lime plaster exterior because it holds up much better in weather. It can take all kinds of weather and just needs minor maintenance through the years. Whereas earthen plaster, you have to put some kind of a weatherizer or something on it, like linseed oil, to treat it, to make it weather resistant. And even then, it doesn't last more than a few years. And then you have to redo at least the finish part of that plaster layer. Let's see. People have asked about the goji and seaberry seedlings. I did a video a couple of years ago with starting seeds, starting goji berry and seaberry with seeds. And I found out that starting them in flats, some people are pretty good at starting stuff in flats, and if you can control things like temperature and humidity easier than I can at that early part of the year, it's better to do it that way maybe, because you can kind of nurse the seedlings along. But I found damping off was a problem. And last year I did plant a bunch, I think it was last year, I tried to plant a bunch of seeds, direct seed, and they did pretty good. I think I would recommend that if you can plant them outside under the right conditions when the weather is nice. And get those going direct seeded, because then you just don't have to worry about things like damping off. I did have problems though with rabbits eating my goji seedlings when I put them out, and that was the big problem. I had a lot of survival of those seedlings, but then the rabbits got into my garden, and for some reason they wanted to eat the goji and they ate it down to the ground. So it really couldn't survive that winter being eaten down to the ground. And I think that at one point Mary suggested or requested that I play a song during one of my videos, because I play guitar and I play piano and kind of a musician, but not, I just do it for my own enjoyment. And the only thing that I wonder about is if the copyright stuff around just playing, because most of the music that I play is covers, and that's what I would prefer to play, because those songs are better than the songs that I write myself, which I don't have very many of. And so yeah, I might, if I can figure out a way that I can do that without getting some kind of a black mark on my channel for copyright infringement, then I'll see what I can do. So please keep the comments coming. I'd like to do more of these little segments of addressing people's comments at the end of my videos, so that I can sort of make more of a community out of this channel. And yeah, so feel free to make some comments, ask some questions about what I'm doing, and I will try to get to them at the end of my videos. All right, well, thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe and share and like the video. And if you subscribe, don't forget to click on the bell to get notifications. Then you'll know whenever I post a new video. And take it easy. I'll see you next time.